Welcome back, California. Our very first cooking segment that we have ever done here. I'm so excited. I've done countless cooking and fitness segments for various stations of the NBC and Fox affiliates, and I'm very excited right now because I don't have to do this. I get to talk about how cool it is, and I'm going to let the people that are really in their element and are really focusing on this day to day tell you about it. I first off want to introduce Mr. Chris Garcia because he is the founder of EzFit Meals, am I right?
Thank you for having us. Yes, sir.
Hey, I'm so excited that you guys are here. I can't tell you how many clients I have asking me about meal prepping and what you guys are all about, and is it really a good deal, and is it going to help me? What's really in that food? And we're going to bring you on here today and let you guys talk about it. So what, I guess, inspired you to start meal prepping or?
Pretty much just promoting health in the Valley. My mom is a doctor, so health has always been a factor in our lifestyle. I started preparing these meals out of my apartment.
Awesome.
While attending Fresno State, pursuing my degree in marketing.
Wow.
I got to a point when I was making about 150, 200 meals a week out of my 2-bedroom apartment. Once that took flight, I reached out to my marketing teacher and we partnered up. And
No way.
Yes,
That's
sir.
super cool.
So that's where we got connected with Lynn, and then got into a licensed kitchen with professional trained chefs and employees. So
there's a million things I want to point out about what you just said, but first off, guys, you were going to school for marketing, right?
Yes, sir.
Attending Fresno State for marketing, I'm assuming 15 to 18 credits, somewhere around there.
Yes, sir.
Not only is he prepping his own meal, he's prepping meals for everybody else.
Yes, sir.
That's incredible, because how many people come up to me and say, I don't have time to eat, or it's too hard, or what do I do? Cook my food for me. Well, here you go. I guess that answers 2 questions right there.
7 days a week, 18 hours a day. So
Really?
I cater to the customer, yes.
How did you guys meet?
Through my partner, he brought up the point that he knew a licensed chef. So I met up with Lynn, and ever since then we hit it off. And
So were you into health before you started doing all this?
Into health in a sense that you have to eat.
Yeah.
You know, everybody
cool.
wants restaurant quality food in their own home, but they don't know how to cook it. So, you know, I have about 87 or so videos online that teach people how to cook in a simple way that they can make the food that you get in the restaurant. In fact, this dish is inspired by Sheila's Korean barbecue over in Clovis.
No way. So I'm since you guys you put in a lot of work for us today, you brought all this stuff down here, you brought some good food, you catered to all of our guests. So I'm actually going to post one of those YouTube videos that are on your YouTube on ours for free, so you guys can check those out. Although I am going to pick the recipe that I feel is the best one. I'm going to go back to Chris for a little bit. I want to showcase the CEO and the founder of this company. What's your fitness regimen like? Tell me about your health scorecard.
my health is great. I've felt better than ever. On average, I eat about 10 to 15 meals. Okay. So I think that's perfect for per week.
Oh, okay.
So I think that's a great average for the average customer.
Yeah.
I try to go to the gym at least 4 or 5 times a week. I am busy with school and work. So, in all, there are no excuses. So I think getting that meal prep in is definitely going to help your schedule. We thrive on convenience.
So I usually set, whether it's someone working with meal plan, fitness plan, and first off, try and connect them with everything, because that's very, very important. Number 2, I always, sit them down and evaluate them and kind of find out what they need every month and what their payment and their budget's going to be. So what is somebody realistically looking at every month to, let's say, get, what's an average, 5 or 6 days a week of these meals?
About 5 days.
5 days? Okay.
Yes, sir.
So you'd have, what, 3 of these a day?
I do about 2 to 3 tops.
2 to 3 tops?
Yes, sir.
A couple snacks on the side?
Yes, sir.
What's that, on average, if I was to just consolidate the payment, off the top of your head, would you know that?
Weekly?
Monthly.
Monthly, I'd say probably close to about $400 a month for a full meal plan. That's 2 to 3 meals a day.
That's not bad at all.
Yes,
and you're
sir.
looking at spending a little bit on protein outside of that, and maybe some protein bars, some supplements here and there. So I think realistically, you could do it for $500 or $600 a month.
Yes, sir.
Supplements and food.
Yes.
That's pretty easy. And anyone can afford that. Or rent, grocery bills alone are about the same stuff. Yeah. Now, who chose to cook this meal today? Was it
that was our chef Lynn.
Awesome.
So he's the man behind the knife. So
awesome.
I'll pass it over to him.
Awesome, Chris. I really appreciate you coming out with us today and just being part of the project and getting a little bit of, food on your nice dress suit.
You got it right.
So I hope you got an apron or something like that handy. The best part of this whole show today, we're going to be coming back and eating some food, cooking it right in front of you. You guys stay tuned. Coming right back.
This segment brought to you by
where do I start? We have a whole table of food up here. I just got handed an apron. I'm hanging out with a meal prep company. I'm hanging out with a guy that started the company. We're hanging out with a certified chef. I'm just learning so much today. You guys, I'm having a blast. Lynn's making a glaze right now, and I think that's really cool because not only do you get a meal prep with chicken and rice, that's just the basic stuff, but you get the glaze to go with it too. So just in case you're not, watching too much of your sodium, and I know he actually stated before that these are low sodium, so I want to point that out. They're low sodium. But just in case you can have a couple extra milligrams of sodium, it comes with an awesome glaze. I think that would really make the flavor. While he's finishing up on that, what do you think about the glaze?
Glaze is awesome. It just adds a little kick to the meal prep.
Okay.
Sometimes customers get confused with meal prep. They think that healthy food is boring.
Okay.
So that's kind of been our job, is to make healthy food taste great.
Okay.
So
cool.
that's just been our goal since day one.
And Mr. Lin, how did you develop this?
This recipe was inspired from Sheila's, like I said earlier, Sheila's Korean barbecue in Clovis.
Awesome.
And after I tweaked the recipe a little bit, you can add ginger to it. You can add hot red peppercorns or red pepper flakes to add a whole different flavor. You can add pineapple to it
Awesome.
to make it a little sweet and sour.
Awesome.
We do use low sodium soy sauce in it. I use honey instead of sugar, so there it's a complex sugar instead of simple sugar, and so it's even healthier for
Wow.
you. We use only chicken tenders, so there's no fat in it, and then everything else is made from scratch.
Cool.
We
Now,
top this with the little green onions
I do
here.
have to ask you, because one of the biggest things I deal with in meal plans and clients that are on the go and businessmen, they're always on the go. They like to sit down in a restaurant every now and then, and what can I get from whether it's P.F. Chang's or the Korean barbecue restaurant that's going to be okay on my meal plan, but I can still sit down and have a business meeting or enjoy a nice date, maybe a glass of wine. Where can we actually find that kind of experience here in Fresno? Do you guys work with any restaurants that, let's say I wanted to go out to a business lunch today with my man over here, and I don't want to sit down in my house. I want to go out and see Lynn, so we want to sit down and eat somewhere. Can I go get an EzFit meal, let's say, in a restaurant in Fresno?
Not at the present moment.
But
no.
it's definitely something you guys will be working on in the
Something
future?
in the future, you never
Because
know.
I can't tell you how much you guys and the restaurant will benefit from that. Like I said, all you guys that are asking me all these questions about where to go out to eat, that's your answer right there.
Yes, sir.
So Lynn, I'm really inspired by your journey into this, because you're now in a health based job or based industry, but you came from being a chef.
I really actually started at Happy Steak over on Clinton and Blackstone when I was 16. And then I lied about my age, and I got a job at Nicola's and worked there for several years.
I love that. I love that.
So then I went to college down in Arizona, got my computer information degree, and still cooked all the while I was through that. And then I just went back to cooking, because that's my life and my passion is cooking. And so I've been in state prisons cooking for the inmates. I've been in schools. I've been in restaurants. I've been in bars. I've been in little pubs.
Wow.
I can barista. I have a lot of different talents that come to the table with this. I developed liquor drinks for the bar that I ran for several years out of the barista drinks that we were making in the barista.
Dude, well, number one, you guys probably think I'm crazy because I'm eating while you're talking. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
But it's just so good. I love pancakes. But I do want to hear, give me your reaction when your marketing teacher introduced you to this guy. Was it like the gold mine?
Of course, yeah. Just to have a professional chef behind the company really kind of sets us apart. That's always been our goal, and that's just a main reason why our customers are loyal, and that's why they trust us. So they know they're getting the best quality food and the best quality chefs.
Licensed, it's chef, it's within your macros. You guys know the numbers. It's very, very, very freshly sealed, as you guys saw earlier. I couldn't even open these, but I do want to show real quick before we hear a little bit more. I learned the trick over the commercial break, you guys. It's in the center, and it then just comes off. You go around. Okay.
There you go.
Simple. One,
Simple.
2, 3.
So 2 clicks, huh?
Yes, sir.
All right. Now we're about to try some food, so I'm getting kind of hungry, even though I'm eating pancakes right now. So I didn't necessarily catch when you put that on the chicken. Did you use a spoon for that?
No, I just poured it right on.
You just poured it right
now,
on?
When we do it in the meals, it is measured, so
Okay.
that they're not getting.
And if I was going to order the chicken bulgogi, what is an amount, of the sauce that's on there?
Well, you get 6 ounces of the chicken tender.
Okay.
You get a cup of rice, cooked white rice, and then you get a half a cup of broccoli.
Beautiful.
The sauce is just enough to make sure that when you reheat that chicken, it stays soft, juicy, and doesn't dry out.
Awesome. Yeah. I know you had a few. I know you had a few lines of spices, and I think this is really cool. I want to hear all about that. But I just have to add one thing for our younger viewers. I'm all about the younger viewers. You said earlier you're doing what you love for a living.
Yes.
You're cooking for a living, and I point that out every episode and every event that we do at the schools. Every week we always promote, if you do work hard, yes, you have to go to school and get good grades, all that good stuff, take care of the basics, but you can do what you love for a living, and I would just really quick want to point that out. So Lynn, you have your own low sodium soy, or not soy sauces, but seasonings.
Yes.
I want you to tell us about everything, but I actually really want to hear about the low sodium, because I'm a big fan of the low sodium, especially being that a huge part of our male population has either factors for heart disease or high blood pressure, hypertension. Sodium is huge in that.
Yeah, it is. I was out of work for a little stint in 2014.
Okay.
And so trying to reinvent myself, as you do when you find yourself out of work, I thought to myself, let me put together these spice blends and glazes that are low sodium, because I looked in the marketplace and they're just all salt. And you can still get good flavor with less salt.
Awesome.
It's all about the herbs and the spices that you put into it.
Awesome.
And the amounts, the ratios. I've got a really nice spicy coffee rub that is a really good hit. It's great on everything. I have a cranberry curry glaze that goes on turkey, it goes on ham, it goes on everything too. It's just a really good versatile glaze. Then I have some traditional glazes like Old Bay seasoning.
Yeah.
There's the basics that you have to have in that to call it Old Bay, and then I just add my twist to it, and then I can call it my Fisherman's Bay seasoning.
Nice.
So I have about 7 or 8 different spice blends and then the glaze, and then I have also, that's not up yet, a taco seasoning and another one that I'm working on.
And a computer degree and all kinds of
Does it all.
We don't have enough time today to keep talking, but guys, I'm so full. I need to try this though before we get out of here.
You do need
I've
to
been
try
working
it.
too hard. I need a knife real quick. Let me grab a knife.
Just pick it up with a fork and
just go savage.
Yeah, just go
All right.
savage on it.
I'm super excited. I've been working hard on the show all day. I haven't had a chance to eat, so you guys, this is in course right here. Table manners are important in certain instances, in certain situations. But I'm hanging out with the homies right here.
Yes, sir.
Cooking some good meal prep food, and I'm not going to feel guilty about it. In fact, I'm going to have a lot of good energy for my sessions in my aerobics classes tonight. So
Correct.
I cannot wait to see you guys again until next month. I'm going to have you guys come back routinely if that's okay.
Okay.
Do you mind if I use this to?
Oh, no, go ahead. One thing we do want to point out is we have 3 breakfast items that you can purchase. We have the breakfast burrito. It comes with a freshly made pico de gallo. It has egg whites, turkey bacon, and a whole wheat tortilla.
Awesome. Here, I'm going to show you guys all of this.
And then, of course, we have the pancakes.
Chicken in the pancake like that.
Well, chicken and waffles.
There you go. You got your protein, right?
There you go. We have the high-protein banana pancakes, comes with turkey bacon. And then we also have an omelet, a spinach and mushroom omelet with low-sodium, low-fat mozzarella cheese.
And I can't even imagine how much more that you guys are going to come out with, too. So,
Yes, sir.
Thank you guys so much for tuning in today. I cannot wait to see what we do next episode. If you guys need any of these videos, you can always check us out on YouTube. You can always check out our contact information from our guests. And you can also go on our social media, chat with us live, chat with us anytime, ask us questions, and you guys just please be part of our community. We're out to make California, the Central Valley, and Fresno a better place. So just you watching it, I guess gives you that tax write-off for helping us, right?
Exactly.
See you next time.
Thank you for having us.
Thanks.
Dude.
Low testosterone affects most men. Dr. Kevin Lester discusses the testosterone optimization program.
The top program is a testosterone optimization program designed to improve men's health and well-being. Men's testosterone, which diminishes gradually from the time they're about 30 or 35 to about the time they die, which is hopefully 86, 87, they gradually have less and less testosterone. Your belly becomes fatter, your blood vessels become worse, you become out of shape, you get grouchy. Come in for a free measurement, and then it's almost always insured. Almost all insurance companies cover it, including Medicare. But it's free to come in for the first consultation. After that, even if you're a cash patient, it's $140 a month.
Find out more about the testosterone optimization program by visiting tophatmed.com or calling 559-431-2332. Mike Briggs Properties sells homes in the Tower District and throughout Fresno and the Valley. Did you know we also sell businesses? Why work to build someone else's business when you could build your own?
CentralValleyTalk.com